Good morning, YouTube. Getting a little bit of an early start, not as early as I wanted to, but that's the sunrise right there. It's chilly this morning. It's like 35, but it didn't get as cold as they forecasted it would be, which is always good. So I don't think it ever got below freezing last night. For some reason, I didn't really look at the guide last night like I usually do. I really don't know what's coming up today, so I'm going to have to take a peek here. Just a continuation of the rocks. Supposedly, according to the weather forecast, it's going to get up to high 60s today, so that's good. Those are good temps to hike in. Yesterday was a good day too. Goodness. Alright, well, I've got to put you guys down. I got to go away for a little bit. These rocks, I'm going to end up tripping and falling, but let me get around this corner, see if I can give you one last shot of the sunrise here. It's beautiful. Alright guys, out. This is one of the overlooks on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's a pretty good view. Pretty good view. So, let's see. It says view Taylor Mountain. So, alright folks. Ooh, that's a big one. Alright, out here. Alright. We're back again. Durwood just passed me. He and I have been hiking around each other pretty much since the NOC, since right before the NOC. So we keep running into each other. Good dude. He's a former Marine as well. So, and I think he has told me his mother or his aunt or both are watching my videos. So if you're watching, Durwood's doing great. He's a fast hiker. So, this portion of the trail is challenging my purity or my desire to be a purist. So a purist is somebody who walks every bit of the trail, doesn't skip anything, walks by every white blaze, you know. And in my case, always walks north with my full pack. But this is challenging me because the views are so much better if you just walk the road. So, I haven't been able to bring myself to do it, but I mean, gosh, the views here are just amazing. So, absolutely amazing. And we're getting ready to come up on one, so I'll show you what I mean. So the trail crosses the road quite a bit, kind of crisscross back and forth. But every time it crosses, you get these beautiful views. I mean, look at that. So it's just amazing. But, okay. Well, I'll let you go. I'm going to keep hiking. All right, folks. So I kind of gypped you a little bit today. I didn't take much footage today because, to be honest, there just wasn't a whole bunch to see after Blue Ridge Parkway. There wasn't any more views, and it was all just walking through the woods. And then at the end of the day, we had a huge climb up Floyd Mountain, which I'm actually not done with yet. So I stopped short. I'm at the campsite right before Cornelius Creek Shelter. So I figured I'd show you my setup, or at least how I normally set up. So one of the big things about the duplex that you can do to get more room is on the side guy lines, you can add a stick, a Y stick like that. So let me back up and I'll show you what that does. So what that does is it pulls the side of the tent away from you. So it just gives you some more headroom and some more foot room. And I have done this since the very beginning. So you can kind of see there. Because it keeps my sleeping bag and my head off of the interior of the tent, especially when it's condensating on the inside. So I always keep my pack on the outside of the vestibule, on the back vestibule. I closed this up, but I've left it open just because it was a little warm earlier, and I wanted to get some ventilation. So I'm getting ready to close those up. But I always take my pack and I clip it around the trekking pole. I don't know, just in case, if something tries to drag it off, it makes it a little harder, and plus it'll wake me up if it does. And then I always keep my stinky shoes out here, cover those up, and that's my underneath there. That is my Z-Pax rain kilt. So, and I don't use it yet for the rain. I just use it to keep my pack from getting dirty and my shoes and stuff. So let me walk you around to the inside here. Alright, so let me try to get a good angle. So you can see I've got my Neo Air X-Therm Max pad blown up in there. That is my pillow on there, and that's nothing more than an Aeros, Sea to Summit Aeros pillow, but I put my Buff over top of it as a pillowcase. It just feels better on, against my face. It doesn't get as dirty. I can wash it. So I got my quilt sitting there. And yes, that's my food bag. I will hang that a little later. But I know it looks messy in there, but there is a method to my madness. Everything has a spot. So that way in the middle of the night when I'm reaching for stuff, I always know where it's at. So, but this is a nice campsite. It's where I made my dinner. So it's got a nice fire ring. And it's funny, I haven't had a fire yet out here, except in the Smokies. In the shelters, there was fires. But other than that, man, you get to camp at night, and all you want to do is cook dinner and then get off your feet. So, fires, maybe this summer. But fires have just been kind of out of the question. So, all right, so at this campsite, I don't know if you can see that blue blaze, but there is a spring down there. But it is a very long walk. But, if you need water, it's there. So, and I went and filled up my bladder. So, this is one of the first nights in a while that I've actually had, as much water as I needed. Or as much water as I wanted, not needed. So, usually, when I get to camp, I'm dry camping. And I always, try to conserve water as best I can. But you can see there's room for some more tents around here. My guess as I was sitting there eating would be you could fit about 5 tents in here. And even a couple across the trail. So, but all right, folks. So this wraps up today. It was a little bit over 21-mile day, which is good. So I can actually get into Glasgow tomorrow if I want to. I just don't know that that's what I want to do. I may stop short and kind of do what I did in Parisburg, just so. Because I don't know what I'm going to do in Glasgow yet. I don't know if I'm going to stay at the free shelter, which has everything you need, showers, there's a laundromat across the street, restaurants, or I may stay at Stay Animals. So we'll see. We'll see. So I'll get it all figured out tomorrow, and I will let you know as soon as I know. All right, folks, out here.